was wondering that if the people in Switzerland don't like a law or a new policy that was made, what can they do to challenge the new law?
I told you, they can call a referendum. A person or a group of persons or a grouping or a political party can call a referendum. And if they call the referendum, they notify that they are calling the referendum, and they have a certain time to collect 50,000 signatures. If they collect 50,000 signatures in the time, the law will be voted by the Swiss citizens in all. Means the whole country has to vote on the law. Okay?
Following the question, in a speech just given, I heard that during the in the voting time, there can be many topics being voted on, up to 10 or 15. I heard. My question is that does each topic, when it has been raised and it has collected the required signatures, proceed to be voted on? I mean, does it have to wait for quite a while to avoid the annoying frequency of voting? I mean, or it just proceed to be voted on immediately?
Okay, that's a question I'm sorry I cannot answer, because I didn't study that point, but there is, between the moment that the referendum or initiative has been considered as valid, the signature collection is considered as valid, there is a certain time in which the object has to be voted. I cannot tell you exactly, but there is, it will not be voted 10 years later. So I think is what you that was your question. But I cannot tell you how long.
Because this question comes from another question I also would like to ask, because this one is that does every topic, does most topics, do most topics when raised get a lot of attention? I mean, do they get into the headlines in the news, or do they get much attention every time when they're raised?
Yes, they do. They do. I mean, before each votation, there is a very active, there will be very active discussions. There will be very active discussions about, I mean, the political parties wait always about 3-4 weeks before the voting to be active, because before it's not worse. But there is, for each object, each topic, there are discussions on the federal level, on the cantonal level, and on the municipal level. It is very, very active, yes. And, of course, each political group has the same right. Can use it or not.
Because it occurred to me strange if the discussion has been heated and the voting has to be postponed and wait for quite a while. That's where the question.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Yes, and if the voting is postponed, or I mean just after the delivery, because there are many objects pending to be voted, about 4 or 5 weeks before the voting, then there is propaganda from the political parties. There is dogmatism. There is a big discussion. The press, TV, the written press, the TV, internet, radio, everybody is going on the topics, so that the citizen cannot say he has not been informed. So it happens, it seems there is no more question. I thank you for your participation and very interesting question. It was a very, very vivid conference. Thank you.
我们从今天的这个讨论可以知道，就是说，在这个瑞士这样的一个国家，它保持中立，而且可以不加入欧盟。那我们从它的这个政治结构来讲，它是一个联邦制的一个所谓的共和国家，它是联邦。那所以在康德曾经在1795年他写过一个文章，就是说要保护全世界的和平呢，它有2个重要的条件。就是一个重要条件，就是说所有国家是应该所谓的自由平等的共和制啊 ，Republican。I hear about a little bit about Immanuel Kant, who is talking about the perpetual peace. And the 2 conditions that every country has to fulfill is: one is a federative system, is a liberal federative system. The second one is all the citizens in this country has to be a free citizen. The second is the legal system has to safeguard the equality of every person. 所以this system 呢，就是说所有的国家它假如是一个联邦制，它就是每一个人民他是自由的，然后每一个人民呢，他在法律面前都是平等的。但是one country has the relationship to another country as a federal relationship. Even if you are not a member of EU, but you have the contract, you have the convention with the EU, then in this sense you are federative. In this sense, you are in a 所以在康德就是说，在这样一个系统里面呢，你一个国家要民主的共和制，然后他每一个人是平等，然后每一个国家的法律的保护人的自由和平等。可是对别的国家来讲呢，它是一个联邦的一个关系，就是跟别的国家呢，我刚刚讲说，虽然瑞士不是跟欧盟，可是他们邦和邦之间它是有合约的一个行为，所以他们也是一个自由民主而且受到保障的一个。那这样的条件之下，世界才能够进行是一个和平，就是保持世界和平的这样的一个关系。那我们看到他在1次大战、2次大战虽然都保持中立，可是他的中立是被尊重的，所以他们国家在2次大战都受到最少的那个。那所以今天我们这个题目就是 controversial democracy， 就是说 controversial， 就是所谓的每一个民主，它事实上它有缺点、优点，但是我认为呢，他们可以让我们学到的就是所谓的 referendum。那刚刚很多同学所问到的就是说optional referendum or topical referendum or 就是说不管它是什么，它这个公投，这个人民公投这样的一个议题呢，你不要以为说要收集这个5万份的这个同意书啊，有那么简单，其实不是那么简单，因为 if you want to collect the 50,000 signature of the referendum, it is a long procedure to persuade all the people who sign the chance to education, to democratic education. 你要叫人家去签这个，本身就是要说服别人。那所以在启蒙以来呢，他一直要让这个公民国家还有这个民主国家呢，去运用这个所谓的 political reason 政治理性。所以你要用政治的理性去说服人家，让人家觉得你这个 idea 是对的。所以启蒙运动对民主呢，它有一个很重要的就是说 ，the state has to be a rational structure. The state 那这个国家必须要合以理性，然后在理性中发展。所以民主不是反理性，民主必须顺从理性。那这个国家在民主的过程当中，每一个人是受到理性的教育，然后他也在理性中让民主更坚强、更成长。所以民主不能说是像刚刚有同学问到很好，是说，if I raise my hand, the enemy knows that I vote against him. That's very dangerous. 那民主，我们的台湾选举就很危险，你让人家知道你选别人，那完了。所以为什么台湾这种民主是很难进步的？为什么？它是一个所谓的 collective bribe， 就是集体的贿赂人民，或是开票这种民主很难进步。但是我们很欣赏他们这种所谓理性的民主，就是任何一个议题，大家要充分讨论。像法兰克学派所谓的 sphere of publicity， 就是一个公共议题。那所有公共议题呢，大家用理性去讨论以后呢，你所得到的是一个理性的结论，大家会接受。但是政党政治的恶性竞争呢，就会变得相反，就是说每一个都来贿赂选民。那选民呢我可以得到年金，我可以得到什么？好了，那就选你了。之后呢，经济衰退了，没有办法实现那对不起，跳票。这样的一个民主呢，反而是一个让人民的理性降低，然后所谈的就是人民如何从国家拿到更多的钱，而不是人民如何让国家更进步。所以，这个启蒙运动呢，为什么要让这个 democracy 变成一个理性的民主，而且是成长的民主，而且这个国家的每一个人越来越厉害、越聪明，然后有足够的空间、时间去讨论公共议题，然后让这个公共议题呢，能够成为普遍的一个制度，这个是我们从这个课里面可以得到的。那we thank you so much to have a lecture here, but we would like to invite you more time to come here. So, 那 OK， 那我们大家再一次鼓掌谢谢。
同学，那今天是第1组和第5组的同学。